Social influence and workplace transformation. Social influence comprises how individuals adjust their behavior to meet the demands of the social environment. It takes many forms and can be seen in conformity, socialization, peer pressure, obedience, leadership, persuasion, sales, and marketing. Social influence takes many forms as well, such as conformity and obedience, and depends on your situation and the group of people surrounding you. You might change your personal belief to gain the acceptance of a group, or you might do so for fear of retribution, for example. Let's examine popular types of social influence to gain a deeper understanding of the concept. Conformity. If you change your opinion to gain the acceptance of others, you are conforming. The goal is to gain the admiration of the group. You may do so publicly or even while disagreeing with the group privately. Compliance is when a person changes their behaviors based on direct requests. That is compliance. With compliance, the request is from a friend or peer, and a person usually complies simply because of the request. Compliance can also stem from indirect requests, like those observed in commercials and marketing messages. Obedience. Obedience is another type of social influence, which occurs when you witness a request coming from a person of power, such as a boss asking an employee to complete a task. People tend to be obedient because of pending punishment for failing to obey. A manager, for example, could demote or fire an employee for not completing an assigned work. Informational. If you see someone making a choice based on information provided by someone else, that is informational social influence. People tend to agree with information presented to make the right choice and gain favor with others. One way to use social influence to improve communication between departments is to leverage the powers of reciprocity. Reciprocity is the tendency to respond to a positive action with another positive action or a negative action with another negative action. You can use reciprocity to build rapport, trust, and goodwill with other departments by offering help, support, or recognition, and by expressing gratitude, appreciation, and admiration. By doing so, you can create a positive cycle of cooperation and mutual benefit. Negotiation is an important part of a communication between departments, and social influence techniques can help improve your negotiation skills. Framing your message or proposal to make it more appealing or persuasive to the other party is one technique you can use. Anchoring can also be helpful by the act of setting a high or low initial offer or demand depending on your goal. Social proof is another way to demonstrate popularity, credibility, or legitimacy of your message or proposal by providing testimonials, endorsements, or evidence from other sources. All these techniques can help you reach an agreement or resolve conflict more effectively. Social influence can be a powerful tool to improve communication between departments, but some pitfalls need to be avoided. For instance, resistance is the tendency to reject or oppose the message or proposal of the other party, and this can be prevented by showing respect, empathy, and openness. Consistency is the tendency to act following one's previous statement, action, or commitments, and this can be avoided by being flexible, adaptable, and creative. To ensure successful communication between departments, it is important to consider these pitfalls and strive to prevent them. The best way to practice and improve your social influence skills is to apply them in real life situations and scenarios. You can also learn from others who have mastered the art of social influence, such as mentors, role models, or trainers. Finally, you can also use online resources such as books, articles, videos, or courses to enhance your knowledge and understanding of social influence and negotiation skills. Switching to the second part of today's skills, it will come as no surprise that the global pandemic has had a huge impact on the way we work. But also other factors like an increasing focus on diversity, inclusion, and sustainability fast tracked the rise of new business models and the need for workplace transformation. New online business models emerge as existing business models are restructured, and hybrid working is the new normal. Companies are more aware of their social responsibilities, people's jobs, and the skills required to perform them are also changing. Workplace transformation refers to the systematic change of work in terms of physical environment, business practices, but also organizational culture. This transition includes the use of artificial intelligence, the cloud, and automation in the workplace, and shifting working patterns like remote and blended working. It focuses on the improvement of effectiveness and output, organizational performance, and employee engagement to sustain organizational performance and sustainability in the contemporary world business environment. Some of the key central strategies include enhancing the information technology infrastructure, workforce transformation, improving the business operational model, and promoting a supportive organizational culture. All this requires an awareness of different work styles of employees and how physical space and technology can be adapted to accommodate their different needs. It is a skill that, in the first place, would be for leaders, but is actually for every employee who would like to contribute to improving the workplace culture. Benefits of workplace transformation plans. There are many ways that workplace transformation programs can impact the business, including the following: improve employee morale, build buy in for new automation technologies that improve productivity, streamline management hierarchy, help the business adapt to new business models, promote a learning culture, improve collaboration and communication, and increase trust between employees and management. The future of workplace transformation is influenced by several factors. In order to compete and survive, current organizations have to transform and adapt their spaces and update themselves by employing fresh technologies and approaches to develop a more flexible environment. Hyperautomation, for example, or intelligent automation is considered to be another key trend in the workplace, as hyperautomation processes are based on advanced AI and machine learning capabilities. Such a trend will, in turn, help organizations to deliver on their mandate properly and efficiently. Democratization of technology. It means making technologies that were once thought to be for the exclusive use of few higher ups available to more people in the organization. With the right skills, new technologies, and a motivated workplace culture, employees can bring unique value to the organizational table and contribute greatly to better workforce productivity and organizational advancement. Human augmentation is defined as the process of improving human performance through the use of technology. This can involve the integration of wearable technology, augmented reality, or virtual reality technologies to enhance performance and health of employees. But we should always balance technology and human interaction. Although adopting technology may hold the key to various changes in the workplace, features that address the social aspect of work should also be taken into account. Businesses need to provide cultural and social support for the people in relationship as well as for the community, especially when they are working on virtual platforms. In terms of organizational culture, instead, you should focus on make trust the most important asset for your business. Trust has never been more valuable, and the years ahead will only make trust harder to earn. The rise of artificial intelligence and the ongoing transformation of digital information systems will force consumers to ask more questions. Therefore, increasing your focus on retention, upskilling, and talent development is key. As finding talent with the right skills becomes more difficult every day, employers will have to invest more in developing the talent they need internally. Even when companies are reducing headcount, they need skilled workers to continue operating in the business. And most important, find more ways to support and improve mental health for every employee. According to a 2023 market survey by Great Place to Work, mental health hasn't improved for employees at typical US workplaces. However, Great Place to Work certified workplaces that outperform this benchmark, with 83% of employees reporting psychologically and emotionally healthy work environment. This leads us to the next indispensable skills I thought worth adding to the list, guys. Mental health awareness.